Good evening. Um, it's Jeannie, and I don't have a script to tell you today. I lost my loved on Tuesday, and I just found out about it today. We're long distance lovers. That's the bad thing about long distance relationships. You're always the last to know. And I know that I talked to him on the 20th, the day of his death, but I can't remember if it was at night, because I talked on the 20th. I know I talked to him in the morning, and he always calls me when he goes walking. And I don't know if he walked that day or not. I just can't remember. But I do know that he told me that he loved me. And we had talked about other things, and I was going to do some research paper on arsenic poisoning for him. And I will do that. He loved the singing on my videos. And I can't sing, but I'm always going to sing him a song when I finish my videos, if I can find a way into it, because he is my heart. He is my love. That strap's going to keep popping. But I did do a angel card reading for him, but I didn't post it until today, because he was saying he had issues. He said he had a rough day, but he didn't say it was health-wise. It was family. But it could have been health. He didn't say. Because he always sounded healthy to me. And then he took off driving. I told him he went to the wrong way. He should have came this way. I know we did talk about death. He asked me, am I going to die? And I went, no, you're not going to die. And I know when I was reading his cards, a whole bunch fell out, and I kept them. And then when I was shuffling, another handful fell out again. And I didn't pick those up and read them. And I should have read them. And I do angel cards because they don't do the negative. If I had done the other cards, the Rider-Waite, that does both negative and positive. And I know when I sat down and I was putting my cards in order, they were all face up. Okay, angel cards don't do reverse. So, but all the cards, most of the cards came up reversed. And that's kind of funny, since I put them in order before I shuffle. And I don't shuffle with two hands. I just pick them up and drop them back into the other hand. So I don't know how they got reversed. And then when I went to read the bottom card, because all the cards were going all kinds of directions, I guess because they were jumping out, and I put them back, that I didn't know which was the bottom of my deck. It was really a strange, and it was a really easy, honestly, to read, but it held me hard. And I posted that reading I am a loss of words for my man. We have been struggling with our love since 2000, the end of 2010. So it wasn't an overnight thing, but most of the time it was a long distance. He asked me to marry him this month. He said he didn't know what he had lost until I was gone, because I was always coming back to him every time, and I never stayed gone a long time. And this time I've been gone over a year. And so we set our wedding date. And even we talked about what we were going to do on our honeymoon. We're going to do some traveling. He was going to be adventure. But the one thing that kind of upset me was he was always talking about this time he's walking because he wants to go to Alaska. He said Alaska is calling him. He was really obsessed this few days about Alaska. And I know one of my videos I sang North to Alaska, and at the end of the video I said, please don't go to Alaska. Something was calling him. God was calling him home. And I'm going to do some research on that, because I know even the month of September, I had come across that. The first time I ever met Michael, the first day he walked up to me, he says, I'm looking for a wife. Oh, I fell for that line. I fell for it. I fell for him. I looked for him all my life, and I found him. Now he's free to love me. Anyway, I also told him that I would do research on arsenic poisoning. So that's 2 videos I'm going to do. Now, in the time frame, I don't know. I got a hurricane coming. Don't know how that's going to work out. Not going to cry. Not now. You know, I just don't know what to say. I lost my love. I found out today. You know, long distance relationships are hard anyway. And I haven't been answering my phone because all these politician poll takers are giving you 50, 60 calls a day. And I would have known sooner if I'd been answering my phone. But I'm so sick of, I don't even want to own a phone. I just don't even carry my phone with me when I go out. And I turn it off most of the time because you're getting all these prank calls. I got a call the other day that says they're going to turn off my electricity in 30 minutes. I went, oh no. Hung up and called the electric company to ask them, why are you turning off my electricity? They said, this is a scam. So all these scam calls, I would have known. Having a phone sometimes is just not good. They told me through Messenger. I'm going to miss my love. And I don't really know how I'm going to handle everything. But I'm going to keep on posting. And maybe later talk about some of my memories I had with him. And I am going to go to our beach. And I'm going to give him a little ceremony because he really loved that beach. Anyway, people, take care of the people that you love. Hold them close to your heart. I mean, the moment we're born, we've started dying. And he told me that when I was around and I wasn't a long distance lover, he didn't know what he had until I left. You know? Evaluate your relationships. I think this I celebrated my daddy's birthday and my birthday, and I kept messing up on the song A Time to Remember. Now, it's a time to remember again. I'll sing that song later. I don't feel like singing. He loved me singing on the videos. And he'd send me a message and then we would talk and he would laugh. But on the day of his death, I would always go walking with him in the night. Then he started having a really hard time. A lot of stress. And he took off and went on a little trip and then he came back. So on the 20th, I don't remember if I talked to him that night when he was walking. I can't remember if he went walking. But I did talk to him on the 20th. And he sounded good and he was happy. And so I am pleased that I got my I love you. And I'll always hold it close to my heart. You know, take care of your loved ones. Keep them close. Time is short. Life is fatal. We all go to our God. That's a good thing.